So Battlefield just raised the bar for AAA gaming. I'm just gonna say it. EA Play Live just happened earlier today. They showed off the second mode available at launch for Battlefield 2042. I want to discuss what this means not only for Battlefield fans, not only for AAA gaming, but for AAA FPS moving forward, and I think the impact that this is going to have on the industry. If you guys like the video, subscribe for more, leave a like on it. We just hit 226,000. We're growing like crazy, and I appreciate everybody who is joining along for the ride. So Battlefield just announced Battlefield Portal. You guys are seeing the trailer on screen here. What EA is describing this is a platform where you can discover unexpected battles and change the rules of war. Countless experiences from several Battlefield sandboxes await, not only from 2042, but the classics, 1942, Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3. They're giving us a logic builder, which allows us to create new and unique Battlefield experiences. You can tweak anything from weapons, maps, or you can go deep into the editor and create your own game modes, and they showed off some of them in this EA Play showcase, stuff like knives versus defibs, or if you want to do like 2042 futuristic soldiers versus World War II Germans, you can do that. They showed off another thing where it's a bunch of the robots from Battlefield 3, the EODs, going against a tank in a huge like meme battle robot. You can do pretty much anything with this. It's essentially Venice Unleashed, which was the modding framework for Battlefield 3. They took that and they made it available in 2042 with updated content that is going to be continuing with future updates after the game launches. This is one of the most game-changing things I think we've seen from a AAA developer in quite some time. I think the one thing you could relate it to would be like Halo Forge, which allows you to mod, level editors and do all of those things, but we have never seen another AAA dev take that on in their IPs, stuff like Ubisoft or Activision or EA of all people. When you talk about the content and the amount of quality shit that we're getting for purchasing Battlefield 2042, it's almost endless at this point. It's a complete sandbox. And this is the kind of stuff that I think is going to add a lot of longevity to 2042, and I think that's exactly what EA and what Ripple Effect or DICE, I think that's what they're going for with this game. Like, they literally say, imagine the assault rifles and helis of 2042 on a 1942 map Battle of the Bulge, or perhaps a knife versus defib fight on Caspian border. They're providing us the tools and the resources from all of the Battlefield games in one huge Battlefield universe, and they're giving us the tools to do with it what we want. I'm thinking about creating a hardcore mode, no HUD, low time to kill. We could host one life events on stream where I boot up a server, people jump in, and that kind of content is absolutely endless. This is amazing for large communities, Battlefield clans, and people who just want to jump in and play other experiences that the vanilla 2042 doesn't offer. Well, now it does. So we're getting 6 iconic maps across Battlefield 3, 1942, and Battlefield Bad Company 2, as well as all 7 maps that you're going to be getting with 2042. All of these things are going to be updated. They say that it's going to feel brand new thanks to the striking, reworked visuals and destructive effects. It's essentially remastering old content, but allowing us to do more than just play on old maps like every other FPS likes to do. I actually kind of expected that to be what this mode was, but there's so much more at play here. They're bringing old weapons, old vehicles, old equipment, and allowing us to basically cross-play across all of these different universes. And with a logic builder to actually go in and do some in-depth kind of customization and modding, this is huge. When I compare this with other games in this kind of stratosphere, the AAA, Call of Duty, you could even put Halo in this. Halo is probably the closest thing, like I said, but when you're pitting Battlefield against Call of Duty this year, there really is no discussion at this point. Outside of Battlefield being a complete disaster where their gunplay feels so trash, which I don't think based on the gameplay that we've seen already, I really don't see a scenario where another AAA FPS is going to trump Battlefield moving forward. This really truly feels like a return to form for the Battlefield franchise, but it's almost like it's on steroids, like the rumors had suggested many months ago. I am really excited about Battlefield 2042. There's no surprise there. Every video that I've done on it, I've been more and more excited, and now with this, it's just ramping it up. And on top of all of this other content, we still have a third game mode that is being created called Hazard Zone that a lot of people are thinking it's going to be almost like a battle royale, but kind of mixed with a Tarkov gameplay loop where squads of 4 can move around the map, completing objectives, and doing that Tarkov level experience on like a battle royale Battlefield scale, which is fucking huge. If that's what that game mode is, this is obviously shooter of the year. This is almost game of the year at this point, just based on how much they're giving us. I just really need them to not fuck up the actual game. That's really the only question that we have right now is, what's the game actually feel like? Because they have everything else down pat. But if the gunplay feels like shit, this is all for naught. This is a prime example of don't fuck this up, because you have the ability to create something absolutely game-changing for the FPS genre. And another thing that not a lot of people are talking about is the idea of shared progression. So you earn XP no matter how or where you play. Progression is shared between Battlefield 2042 and Battlefield Portal. So you don't have to worry about not leveling your character because you're playing on community servers. You are leveling, you're earning experience. This is what official mod support does for a game like this. They say you're constantly feeding your rank as well as the battle pass that you're currently working through every single season. So that's really nice. If it wasn't like that, I'd definitely be more inclined to play the base vanilla version instead of always playing on community servers, because I do like unlocking things. I do like working towards something. And now we can do that while playing a whole bunch of different and unique experiences. This has raised the bar for AAA FPS, AAA gaming in general. And honestly, I don't know how EA could top Battlefield 2042 the next go around. This looks like it has absolutely everything that I have been asking for out of a modern AAA, not only FPS, but just a game in general. I was so fucking excited when I was watching the stream today. I think this is going to be huge for my community. I want to start hosting community games, loading it up, booting it in, and just playing crazy experiences like we used to when we were kids, man. Doing knives versus defibs or doing a hardcore mode with no HUD. I just want to see what the community can come up with. I'm super excited for October. We also heard that the beta is going to be opening in September. So for those who have pre-ordered, you're going to be able to jump in. I know they're having an open beta as well. I think that's happening a couple days later, so you get a little bit early access to the beta. I'm excited. If the game turns out to be great in terms of gunplay, it's obviously going to be my game of the year. That remains to be seen, but I am definitely looking forward to hearing more about Battlefield kind of moving forward throughout the summer. This is huge. I think it's going to be game-changing to the FPS genre, to gaming in general. This is setting a standard that I don't think a lot of people were actually ready for. I don't think anybody was really expecting this, but as always, I want to know what you guys think down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on Battlefield as a whole, Battlefield Portal, and everything in between. My name is Bigfry. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you want to support the channel, 99 cents a month, you can become a member. Just click that join button down below. But if not, subscribe for consistent videos being uploaded on FPS, early access, indie development, and everything in between. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.